Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I've got a story that's going to make you question everything you think you know about kindness and trust. It all starts with a woman named Sarah and her seemingly perfect life with her husband, Mark. They'd been married for 7 years, a picture of happiness. But behind closed doors, a storm was brewing. Sarah had a best friend, Chloe, who she'd known since childhood. They were inseparable, like sisters. Chloe had fallen on hard times after a bad breakup and losing her job. Her world was crumbling, and Sarah, being the kind soul she was, couldn't just stand by and watch. Without a second thought, Sarah invited Chloe to move in with her and Mark. It seemed like the perfect solution. "Stay as long as you need," she told Chloe, offering a shoulder to cry on and a safe place to land. Mark was supportive, or at least he seemed to be. He welcomed Chloe with open arms, telling Sarah she had a heart of gold. For a while, it worked. The three of them lived together, sharing meals, watching movies, and it felt like one big, happy, unconventional family. Chloe started to get back on her feet, finding a part-time job and smiling again. Sarah was so relieved to see her best friend healing. But slowly, things started to feel off. It began with small things. Mark would bring home flowers and say they were for his girls. He'd compliment Chloe's new haircut a little too enthusiastically. Sarah would find them laughing together in the kitchen late at night, their conversation stopping abruptly the moment she walked in. She tried to brush it off. She told herself she was being paranoid, just tired from work. She trusted Mark. She trusted Chloe. Why wouldn't she? The real alarm bells started ringing one evening when Sarah came home early from a work dinner. The house was quiet. She walked upstairs, expecting to find Mark and Chloe watching TV. Instead, she heard hushed voices coming from their bedroom. Her heart hammered against her ribs. She pushed the door open, and her world shattered into a million pieces. There they were, her husband and her best friend. The betrayal was so sharp, so absolute, it stole the air from her lungs. The confrontation was explosive. Tears, accusations, and the ugliest truths came pouring out. Mark, with a face of stone, admitted it had been going on for months. Chloe, sobbing, couldn't even look Sarah in the eye. She just kept whispering, "I'm sorry, I'm so sorry." But sorry couldn't unbreak Sarah's heart. It couldn't erase the image burned into her mind. In that moment of pure devastation, Sarah made a decision. She didn't scream or throw things. A cold, chilling calm washed over her. She looked at them both, her eyes empty of the love she once felt. "Get out," she said, her voice barely a whisper but laced with steel. "Both of you, now." For her, that friendship was dead, buried under the weight of deceit. Months passed, turning into a year. Sarah focused on herself. She threw herself into her work, reconnected with old friends, and slowly, painstakingly, began to rebuild her life. She learned that her kindness wasn't a weakness, but the people she had given it to were. One day, she ran into a mutual friend who told her what had happened to Mark and Chloe. Their relationship, built on a foundation of lies, had crumbled just as quickly as it started. They were miserable, filled with guilt and regret. Hearing this didn't bring Sarah the satisfaction she thought it would. Instead, she felt a quiet sense of closure. She had survived the ultimate betrayal and come out stronger. Her act of kindness had led to unimaginable pain, but it had also revealed the truth and freed her from a life that was a lie. She learned the hardest lesson of all. Sometimes the kindest thing you can do for yourself is to walk away. This story is a powerful reminder to always protect your heart, even when you're trying to help others. Trust your instincts. If something feels wrong, it probably is. Sarah's story is one of heartbreak, yes, but it's also a story of incredible strength and resilience. What do you guys think? Was Sarah right to cut them both off completely? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I read every single one. Thanks so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this story, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one.